Hello, this is Black Femme Beauty, Ebony of BlackFemmeBeautyTaro. I'm back doing an energy reading for water signs. We're asking Spirit why you weren't chosen. Water sign placements, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. We are focused on the Sun and Moon placements only. If you're new here, I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Why you weren't chosen. Sun and Moon. Water sign. We're using one deck, but it's broken to two because it's huge and there are a lot of cards. Water signs. Why you weren't chosen. Sun and Moon placement. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There may be an Aries involved. And that just came to mind. Alright, so messages for water signs. Why you weren't chosen. I'm going to extend this video too over on Gumroad. We'll see what about. So today during the reading, I asked were we reading in reverse and the upright, and I got a yes. So we have power couple in reverse. Why you weren't chosen. Now the Aries, Leo, Sag reading, because we're doing it by element, water signs. Theirs was because they were sharing their energy with somebody. So it was a partner, but this is giving kind of like a soul purpose. So this may be a twin flame, soulmate, divine partner kind of thing. Theirs was just a person that was off. What is this in reverse? Power couple for water signs. Why they weren't chosen. I'm hearing like they're not respecting the union. Leave that in reverse. This is why you weren't chosen. You're not respecting the union. Could be multiple unions that you did not disrespect. Like somebody here dealing with a purposeful partnership. Like this was, I know this person was meant to be my child's father or my child's mother, or I know we were meant to be together, or I know this is my soulmate, or I know we're meant to do this. Like somebody knows. Water signs. So I feel like all y'all know Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but somebody is not respecting the union. So even though part of your destiny, your purpose is to be with a person, to procreate with a person, to marry a person, whatever, even though that is the case, sometimes there is another purpose too, right? Or can you understand? And this person knew, like, okay, I'm supposed to be with them. Well, but this is the thing. They didn't think it was attached. So, water signs, why you weren't chosen? Because you feel like you were chosen, you were anointed to do a certain thing, right? You were God's favorite, however it is, to do a certain thing. And you know you were supposed to be with this person. But you did not think they were attached. You didn't think like, oh, in order to be with them, or I have to be with them in order to get this, or in order to get with it. Like, you thought they was just two separate purposes, and they are, but they're still together, because if your purpose is to heal, to lead, to whatever, how you going to do that when you playing the closest to you soft? You playing on their head, you disrespecting them. Clarify this in the physical for water signs. You playing on their head, you disrespect, you using them. We got wealthy woman, but this is in reverse. You using them, you siphoning their money, their creativity. They got a purpose too, and they're anointed too. And that's what you didn't think about. Like, you feel like you anointed, and I feel like water signs, you are for whatever purpose, whatever you're supposed to do. I feel like everybody got a purpose, but some people's is levels, right? No disrespect, but why wouldn't you think that your partner, if you know you're supposed to be with this person to do whatever, Why wouldn't you think that your partner is therefore anointed too? Maybe not even the same thing, but like they got a purpose too. Like, did you think like you had this type of, spiritual authority, we'll call it that, because we could be talking about work. In terms of purpose, we could be talking about collective, we could be talking about personal, we could be talking about global, international, the whole galaxy, whatever it is, right? And why wouldn't you think that you were supposed to be partnering with somebody with just as big or just as much responsibility, and you over here wreaking havoc on them and their nervous system, they emotions is, I'm just seeing a lot of tears, right? And caused by you, and this. It's reminding me of that song K1, War to Be Over. You the reason. Why wouldn't you think that so you thought you was with a regular? But how? When you have this other purpose over here? Like, make it make sense. You're not ordinary. And that's why you're just like, what's really going on? Because I know I got a purpose, and I know I'm supposed to be doing this, and you're not ordinary. The thing is, so that's what it is, tangibly and intangibly. So why did you think you would be placed with somebody ordinary? Because this is subordination. You're doing what you're doing in this relationship that has a purpose too, because you feel like they beneath you. You got control, you got power. They don't outrank you. So you sunning them. Make that make sense. Whether this is a lover, a friend, a business relationship that you using and abusing, you playing with, or you could be you being used and abused. How you thought that you was going having, because I'm just saying, you just felt like they weren't in connection. Your individual purpose and your purpose of being with this person is, whether this is in business, whatever it is, this partnership. You think you're going to be given that much responsibility, but then you could go over here and shit on this other responsibility. It's just given not ready. Old lover returns. Water signs, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Oh, lover returns. Again, I'm hearing like Aries, so I don't know if y'all got Aries in your chart or this is related to an Aries. So, however this is resonating for you. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, and Moon placements. How didn't you think, and whether this is you or somebody coming towards you, like, and they did you dirty, like, because I'm hearing the past returns, old lover returns. So that's what we talking about here. So this wasn't just a business partnership, or, you know what I mean? This was a lover. And the thing is, it's just like, I don't understand how you or this person thought that the two purposes weren't in correlation. Like, you say you were anointed, chosen by God, and it's just like, but you don't understand the weight of it. And I get it. And some people are a little mad about it because they feel like they should get a partner given grace because they didn't understand the weight of it. Whether you understood the weight of it or not, whether it was a purpose or anointing or not, this partnership, you mistreated a person. You mistreated a situation. You used it, abused it. You basically had the whole situation, the person, the circumstances, the foundation laid on the ground with 10 swords in their back. So, yeah, you didn't know the heaviness of it, but that kindness? Fuck out of here. You got to, okay, in order to treat a motherfucker kind, you got to know that if you don't, it's consequences. Why you just can't treat? Kindness is like minding your business. It don't cost nothing. And people think, well, it do, because you got to sit there and talk to people. No, you don't. You may have to do this. They feeling you got to be there for them. No, you don't. I remember having a conversation with a family member, and I had talked to them about something, and we normally exchange what's going on with each other and how each other doing, and good stuff. We go through, like, I feel like the good, the bad, the ugly, and even the frustrating. And I had told them about something, then they started talking about something that was mutual to both of us, meaning like our foundation. in terms of extended family. And I was like, I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? And I didn't say it like that. I was like, I don't have the capacity for that today. You know, and they were like, well, you know, you can't do that because I listen to you. And I was like, yes, I can. And well, sometimes I don't feel like listening to you. Okay, and I want you to let me know that. No, you can't do. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because I don't, if I'm calling them, they calling me. I don't want them hearing nothing on my end that they don't have the capacity for, that they don't have the space for, that they don't have the energy for. It's not personal. And I had to let them know that, like, you know, that's okay. Don't ever do that for me. If you don't feel like, if you can't deal with it, just let me know. Like, hey, where I'm at right now, or even, you ain't even got to explain it. Like, just like, I don't have the capacity for that today. And so, and I said it to them firmly but gently, and they understood it. You get what I mean? So it's just like, this kindness don't cost you nothing, or didn't cost them nothing. You know, being honest or whatever, but they chose not to. You know, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and it's just like, you wondering why you weren't chosen. Because some people are like, well, I know I got this and all this other stuff, but it was, the assignment was given to somebody else. The water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, the assignment was 11:22 on the timer, given to somebody else. And that's reminding me of twin flame. And I don't do twin flame readings. I don't do twin flame readings. If they come up, I talk about them, but sometimes the collective energy on that is so toxic due to the uneducated. And you don't know until you know, but sometimes people are not trying to know outside themselves. They want somebody to tell them, and everything is very fucking different. You know, you had a foundation. Oh, I'm supposed to take this in the upright. Okay. You had a foundation of what it is, like people's twin flame, like having a common purpose and things of that nature. And again, the way this is going, I feel like you knew your purpose was with this person, but you felt like they were separate. Your own purpose and your purpose with them was separate. But it's just like, you basically let this energy know you didn't want their purpose, their man or their woman. You didn't want the assignment. The man or the woman, the man and the man, the woman and the woman, whatever your sexuality and your how you identify. You didn't want the assignment, even though you knew there was one. You just wanted your personal assignment and did them dirty in the process. Well, you could have just talked to God about it. I'm laughing because I had a past energy that would tell me talk to God about it. Real cold, like, you know what I mean? And it was just like, you know what, you're right. That's who I'm going to talk to. Thank you. And no, I didn't respond like that at the time. Like, it hurt my feelings, but it's just like, man, okay. You right. Disregarded and brokenhearted. Woo. That's what is given here. Somebody did this to you, you did this to somebody, and it was due to this. You thought the grass was greener over here. But I feel like part of this wealthy woman in the reverse, it was different types of wealth, because you went over somewhere else with this grass is greener. So it was different types of wealth. One of these energies had wealth in the physical money. And the other one was given High Priestess, Queen of Cups, nurturing, mother, like healing, divine. Like I said, this is twin flame, divine partnership, whatever it is. One of them had wealth and creativity. Their energy was wealth. Like, if you take care of them, they're going to take care of you, so you can get out there and get to it. You ain't got to, this is like an energy you know, the way they take care of things is grounding energy. I feel like this type of person, all you got to do is come home, food cooked, the bath ran, and they don't feel like this is the job of a this, the job of a wife, the job of a husband, the job of, they want to do this. They want to build you up, fortify you. Damn, somebody slamming on the desk and somebody fucked it up. And then there was another wealthy woman energy here. With this grass and greener, they had wealth in the physical. At least they look like they did. And this is the one that had it in the energy. And yeah, somebody trying to come back. Old face ass. Respectfully, right? Because I was thinking about something earlier that I heard. It's like they got an old face. Like one of them, what's one of them when they say, you know how women, we don't necessarily get infertile, but the eggs age. But men, they can always have a baby, and at a certain point it's harder on our bodies and all this other stuff. Like, you know what they say? They say if you have sex with an older man, the baby come out looking aged. And I don't know if this is the case, but I feel like this partner, this fire signs, you or them coming back, they gonna look old in the face. They gonna look old in the face. I guess this grass is greener didn't work out. This energy that had the coins and the physical did not work out. They can't get to the purpose with them. They can't get to their own chosen path with this person. And they knew, but again, they thought they were separate. Like, I'm gonna do this assignment, but you didn't even do the assignment over here. You shitted all over it. You basically told God, the universe, the world, you, them, the whole community, you ain't want it. Alright, I'm supposed to do that. Okay, well, I get to that. And then let me trash it, kick it, stab it in the back, and you thought you would be able to come back. Some of y'all thought y'all would be able to come back to this situation because you felt like, oh, we twin flames, we soulmates, we divine partners. So, you know, but then you don't know what you're talking about, because you can manifest free will. Child. You can manifest a whole different partner. Alright. One more on all of this in the physical. So I'm going to extend this. We're going to get into what is hidden. And what's behind the scenes in the physical. Really kind of like 5D. Even deeper. A dive. And then what you can do to get up out of this, you know, and get back onto your path of being chosen, or if you can, we'll see how that comes out. Yeah, so I'm gonna surmise this, and then we're gonna extend it over on Gumroad. The link for the extension video will be in the description box. Yeah, somebody, yeah. Water signs. This may be real specific. 111 on the timer. Wealthy man in reverse. Yeah, so you don't have it no more. But I'm hearing some people like, I never really got to it. And then we have twin flame, fallen angel, empath, narcissist. It's in reverse though. Like I said, this is off. You don't get, this is not your assignment anymore. You may wanna, or they may wanna come in and like, nah, I want it now, and I you know, but it's just because we got the old lover returns. So if it was a twin flame or some type of divine partnership, it's not anymore. It's in the reverse, and for some it never was, but there still was a purpose. And you thought because we got this purpose, we got this connection, I could do what I want to do and bend back. But why would you want to do that to somebody ain't did shit to you? Water signs, we got new beginning coming. Spiritual door. Yeah, because you got this thing trying to come back. Shielding you. They trying to come back now. You don't even see it, feel it, you're not aware of, because your ancestors like, nah, we already talked about this. No thank you. That reminds me of the fire sign reading, because they had a spiritual court card come up, and it was like their ancestors was having a meeting. But it reminded me of a time where I experienced that, where this person I was dealing with or was dealing with, like it was over, but there were still things happening tangibly and intangibly, and it was just like my ancestors and their ancestors had to talk like, no, we done. This partnership is dissolved, baby. You doing too motherfucking much, and y'all can't even get a hold of this motherfucker. Oh no, we finished. And it's not even a breach of contract. It's not a breach of contract, because it's just giving like, you ain't hold up to your end of the bargain. They supposed to do this together. This ain't nobody supposed to wait forever. You crazy. Judgment was made. This is so funny because I'm remembering my past experience. All right, but this is what happened. Like, this old lover been trying to return. See these orange flowers? I forget what orange roses mean. Let's see what orange roses mean. Because I know white is friendship. Red is love, passion. And pink, I think that's budding love. Orange roses are all about energy, desire, and excitement. It's giving sacral chakra, right? With the orange. And that's where your genitals are, your reproductive organs are. Hint, hint. Oh, lover, because that's where the creativity and the energy is. Like I said, the wealth. One of these people had wealth in their energy, and one of them had wealth in the tangible, or at least it looked like it. And they trying to get back over here, because it's like, I know they helped me get to my purpose, or do this, or help me build this, because when I was with them, they did this, this, and this. And you know, while I was with them, I constantly got money and all. So you want to go over there using somebody, and somebody like, no. Water signs, look. Energy, desire, and excitement. Orange roses are all about. They blend the passion of red roses with the warmth and joy of yellow ones, so they usually symbolize enthusiasm and fascination. Enthusiasm and fascination, desire and attraction, admiration and pride, transition, moving from friendship to something romantic. They're a popular choice when you want to say, I'm drawn to you, without going full dramatic red rose. I mean, that's not necessarily bad, but what's the reason? What's the reason? What is the reason? Okay, so we're going to get into why this old lover is coming back on the other side of this first. And then We're going to go with what's hidden, what's behind the scenes, and the physical, do a 5D deep dive, and what you can do to be reassigned or whatever, because we didn't even get into this part. We're going to finish all of that. All right, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm going to extend this for an exchange on Gumroad.com. We're going to get into this card, Karmic Child, because like I said, your door, you're highly protected. They're guarded, right? And the contract is ended. But we're going to get into the Karmic Child. Why this ex is trying to come back, was the reason, was hidden, was behind the scenes, and in a 5D deep dive, and what can be done or be chosen again to help them, you. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you at Gumroad.com.